One of the alumni of the school who read the speech here on how he invited me. He actually made the occasion look like it's a 30-minute thing. And I think he wanted to win my attention and to make sure that I attend today here. So I actually came with the mindset that I should be passing by. But as a person who loves education, as a person for grow, I felt it. I love education, as I said. I'm a lawyer by profession, and I practice. Extension that I entered was the bus, and I even boarded and used, was the Kamagambo Adventist College bus. It was way about 25 years ago. I was a primary school kid somewhere in Gesero Primary School. And at that time, I really admired to be a teacher because the students came for the teaching practice. I think I was in class 4 or 6 thereabout. And then there was an invigilator or instructor seated behind. I really admired how they were being guarded. And I topped their exam then. And the award that I was given as a class 4 pupil was to be given a ride in the school bus and brought to this school. So that was the first bus, by the way, I boarded. And then I was brought here. I think we ate some githeri somewhere in a certain hall. I don't know which one, whether it is this one or the other one. I don't know whether there is another one, but I can remember it was a big, big hall. As I was walking with the governor, he said, "You are wrong. It must be beyond 50, perhaps 70 or thereabout. I am not sure." But when I heard you speak about the 92nd graduation ceremony, then it's clear that we are all non-candidates of such events 92 years ago. We don't qualify. Formed people, as grown people who have given great value to our country, 92 years is not a joke. And so I imagine it's yearly graduation. So it could be 93 or so, if we count minus the years that we missed, in 2020. However, I am a bit, confused. Is this the same institution that we really glorified in the yesteryears when we were growing? It is actually shocking to me. I am taken aback, but I have a solution. And that solution, we must discuss it here and finish it here. We must bring back the glory of Kamagambo teachers or Kamagambo institutions. We simply must. In as much as you've about, making sure that the dispensary that you've requested here, it's important for me to say that, if that dispensary is well equipped, well staffed, and adequately equipped, then it will not only serve the students of this place, it will serve my people in the community. Because this is my community. And I'm even very happy to see one of my principals from Amaiko Secondary School. Just here, Mr. Nyona is a principal of Amaiko Secondary School. And I'm sure he does not have a dispensary, I'm certain. Exactly. So it is really a communal thing. And for me, even as you requested the governor, I'm also going to further request him and even also try as much as possible, convince him, visit him in the office, and make sure that we have an adequately staffed and equipped dispensary here. I'm sure he's capable. He's a person, he's a man of action, and he's a person service delivery. Actually, many of the problems that you see him facing is because he's very close to his people. That is why you see he's challenged, he's at times challenged. And anyway, let me not go that direction. Kwa sababu nimeona watu wa TV wakiangalia wakingoja niongee hiyo point hiyo. Hapa tuko kwa shule, wacha nisiende hiyo. Yes. Having said that again about the dispensary, I was challenged about what we can be able to contribute to this school so that we elevate it. And as I've said, this is our institution. By the way, you forgot to say this, and I think Governor should know this. Part of the land of this school sits in South Mogrango constituency. True or false? It's only that there is nothing that comes with boundary. So we can't really start engaging and saying, now, in this dormitory, we need to have South Mogrango or something. I mean, really, there is nothing that comes with boundaries. So what's within here serves humanity, both the South Mogrango people and the Migori people, and even stretches further. By the way, Dr. Mpokiande is going to tell us he is an alumni of this place. He doesn't come from either of the counties. So this institution serves people. I was given. I want to seek your permission and the permission of the leadership of the school, I want to seek your permission, and please allow me to seek your permission on this. I didn't engage my colleague when I was coming here, and obviously he couldn't have come because it was a short notice. In any case, I actually got to learn about the event on Friday, and I was actually lucky to be around here over the weekend, so I decided to pass by here. But I want to seek your permission. There is so much you can do in this institution if we open ourselves to friends who want to support this institution. And if you allow me, I can take charge of making sure that we grow this institution to another level. I want to start by requesting the board that we perhaps sit down, come up with a plan on what we want to do. Then you allow me invite my friends to this function, to this place, and we do a fundraiser. And from where I sit and where I stand, I only have one friend who contributes to functions. If you will allow me, I can bring the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya in this place. He will be coming to my constituency in a week or so, and I want to make a commitment to have him visit this institution and also move around. I do not know whether that one will affect you, because we might not appear jurisdictionally. How do we put that? I might not appear politically correct in this region, but Your Excellency Governor, kindly, please allow me to do that for the purposes of uplifting this institution. We did that at Tabaka, St. Camilla's, where he brought us about 7 million, that we did beds, and we started admitting the boys nursing students. We did a certain structure. I added them some funds from my NGCDF kitty, and the institution is growing. If we are able to separate politics from development, we'll really grow as a people. When the Deputy President comes here, he's not coming with a gun to force you to vote for him. He's coming to help our institution here that will grow our area. And I request you that we allow me invite him, and I think we'll sit down. I don't know whether, I'm not able to see the leadership reaction as I'm facing you, but I hope it's positive as you guys are able to see that. Because our politics is so polarized that it becomes like it's a crime when you associate yourself with somebody, even when it's beneficial to you. We need to be very careful that way. We really need to be very careful. Politics is very dynamic. As long as our people get benefits, it is very important for us to invite any willing person to lead that. And I'm able to do that event or fundraiser even if you give me, for the record, less than 2 weeks. It is possible. It is very possible. It is very possible. In any case, by the way, we've been yearning to come to some of these regions. And this is the best. Actually, this is going to give us the best formula. So that we come here and move around Rongo and travel around and then see what happens. I don't know whether that time any other person will be deported, but I'm sure it will be of benefit to our people. Hiyo tumekubaliana? Hebu nione wale wamekubali kwanza wote. Aya, tena ni nyinyi wote. So I think that is very good. And finally, on my own initiative, I think the challenge that I was given, and I think when you're given challenges and you are able, it's very important for you to try and push. I was given the challenge also of the street lighting and finding something that you can do in the street lighting. I think that one I can do it alone. I don't think that will require a fundraiser. Because that one, I think we now need to give the governor something bigger. For me, this is a street. This is to na kwanza unajua tunaweka ya solar so that you don't even struggle on the other things. Perhaps one will cost us about 100,000. If we put 10, best one, that is only 1 million. My friend, I work with a working bank. It is very easy for me to do that. So ninaweza kata kidogo, alafu tuweke hiyo. Si tumekubali hiyo? So that one, I make my commitment as I stand in this pulpit to make sure that we push for the street lighting. And I hope, Mr. Nyona, please, you people are not going to punish me for putting money here. Mwanza kusema unajua Osora alienda kujenga kwingine. In any case, I was challenging I think the principal, and I was telling him that most people from this area vote in South Mogrango. That is the truth. When I issue checks, I see so many Luo names from this area. And I give them because they are voters. So these are my people, and this is my area. And we've got to grow it. And that is the commitment we make. Sasa nyinyi, ile point yenu sitaki kuisema leo, kwa sababu nimeona mmeniuliza point 2, 3 hapa. Sitaki kusema leo, lakini kwa sababu nimeona ni watu wakubwa wako hapa, I'll only go explain one point, then I invite the governor. You are asking me, I saw the media people asking me to perhaps explain one point, just at one point on what at times we mean when we talk about bottom-up approach, which is really bringing confusion. And I think in less than a minute, I'll explain to you this. The road between JKIA to Westlands is costing the government of Kenya 70 billion kilometer, costing the government of Kenya 70 billion. It has employed less than 300 people. It's a project that is going to take Kwa hayo machache na mengi, with a lot of respect, please, let's all be upstanding and invite His Excellency, the Governor Zachary Obado. Your Excellency, sir. Karibu sana.
Okay. Let's be seated. Okay, to our guest of honor for today, His Excellency Ambassador Mpoki, the Honorable Member of Parliament, Silvanus Osoro, Pastor Ngore, who is the President for Ranen Conference, Pastor Kwach, all our spiritual leaders who are present here today, the teachers of this college, the alumni of this college, our celebrities for today, that is the graduates, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jamboni. First, I most sincerely apologize to all of you because I'm aware that I'm the one who has made this program to drag. It is highly regrettable, but it was unavoidable. So kindly understand and accept my apologies. Allow me also to say that I'm very, very happy for this particular day. To me, it reminds me about what happened to me so many, many years back. And just as the Honorable Member of Parliament for South Mugirango was saying, when we were entering this hall, we had a chat, and I was telling him that I was last here almost 47 years ago. Most of you may not believe it, but that is the truth. I came here for some choir function when I was still a very, very young person. Wale wa kufichwa kule nyuma kidogo. Nilikuja na wanakwaya kutoka Rapogi, Luanda SDA Church that time. So I'm happy to be here once again. And I want to thank my brother Cleophas Okoi, who notified me and really encouraged me to come and share with you in this great occasion. Cleophas is a good friend of mine, and I'm happy that he's also a good representative of the alumni. Kuna kazi zingine tunafanya na yeye, sana sana kazi ya kunisaidia kujenga chama changu. Kuna chama ambayo naijenga, na hata nyinyi nitawarai mniunge kwa hiyo chama changu. Sitakuwa sawa sawa? Hiyo chama iko na slogan mzuri sana. Inaitwa mamlaka kwa wananchi. Kwa Kijaluo tunasema teko ni elwet jopiny, na tutaendelea na hiyo mbele. Now, Your Excellency, I really, really want to thank you on my own behalf and on behalf of the people of Migori County. I really want to thank you for the time and sacrifice that you have taken to come and share with us. When some of the speakers stood up and spoke, they reminded me about some biblical book that is entitled God Speaketh to Men. I'm talking about that reminder because some of the things that I really felt like saying have been ably put forward by some of those speakers, like Mheshimiwa Osoro has really elaborated and explained some of them. Equally, Mwalimu Moses Olo has also talked about some of them. For example, they have talked about the lepers that were healed. So the Bible tells us that even though there were many, but only one of them remembered to come and say thank you, isn't it? Yeah, so today I want to thank Ambassador Mpoki in a very, very special way because he has behaved as one of the lepers who has remembered this institution that really shaped his thinking and mind. An institution that provided a very big pillar in his life that has made him to be what he is today. So together with Ambassador Mpoki, I'm happy that we also have some alumni like Cleophas and Mwalimu Ulo. They stood up and there were quite a number. You have done a very, very good thing because you have remembered your past. You have behaved like the leper that remembered to go and say a big thank you to Jesus. So may you continue with that kind of attitude, that kind of behavior, and may you be blessed abundantly. In addition to that, Your Excellency, Tanzania and Kenya are very, very good neighbors. In fact, there are so many things we share in common, and it is my prayer that the good neighborhoods shall continue to prosper. We are members of the East African community, and besides that, Migori County is a very, very special county in terms of our foreign relations. We are at the border, and we share very, very busy entry points or exit points, depending on whichever side you look at it. So if we don't build good neighborhoods, if we don't engage constructively, then even in terms of our economic prosperity, we can't attain much. So in that regard, I want to welcome you. Kwa niaba yangu na kwa niaba ya watu wa Migori, ujisikie nyumbani hapa kabisa kabisa. You are one of our own, and we are proud that having come from us, God has worked with you, and you are now representing your country in Canada. Zote tunajua serikali ya Tanzania pia iko na sisi hapa, si ndio? He is a representative of the president. The ambassadors normally represent their countries, they represent their presidents. So this is not just any other. Each and every graduation ceremony, you come and share with us. And I want to believe and pray that going forward, we will not be having graduation ceremonies indoors here. We'll be having bigger graduation